This is EZier, the founder of EZosophy, and I want to talk to you about a way to not struggle and suffer as much. First, the reason that we struggle and we suffer is because we do not know who we are. We are separate from the identity of who we are. Now, this is only in our imagination, because it's just like saying that if I didn't know I was a human and I was going around trying to be a human or find a human, but I was a human, it would be ridiculous because I would be a human. I just wouldn't know I was a human. Well, we are one with the source. We are one with life itself. We are infinite intelligence, infinite love, but we're walking around pretending we don't know that we're that, but we can't change that we're that. But not knowing that we are that, this infinite love, this infinite being, this infinite, when I say infinite being, I don't mean a person, I mean the being of the universe. This is what we are. And when we do not know that, we suffer. That is the root of all suffering. And how does this manifest into our lives? I'm going to move from that macro, from the really big idea about suffering, to just the tiny, tiny thing. And that is daily as we go about our task, what we do is we carry a sense of burden that we project onto everything that we do. And so what we do with effort. There's a dread before we do an activity, and it makes it feel heavy, and it makes us not want to do it. It makes us depressed. But this is a burden that is self-made up. We make this up. And I'm not talking about, I don't know if anybody here would be working in the mine, and it would be a very difficult thing, and it's very depressing to be in the dark and that kind of thing. I'm just talking about normal everyday life where we have to get up and brush our teeth and maybe go to work or whatever task we have to do, whether it be make up our bed, clean the house, brush our teeth, but we do it with this efforting. We project this sense of not knowing who we are onto every task we have. And so we have to begin to pull back that suffering. We have to begin to make different choices in our emotional body. One of the easiest ways to choose a different way of looking at things is to cultivate an inner smile. And that is, just as we are in the quietness of our being, that we feel this smile. And we move from this have to do consciousness to we are getting to do something. And when we think about that we're getting to do something, then that is a whole different energy. Like, I've got to do something. Oh, I get to do so-and-so. Oh, yes. So what would it be like with every task we have? We go, oh, I get to do so-and-so. And then as we do the task, what we do is we're very present, awake, aware, and we focus on the inner smile. So this is just an idea to help move us from the habitual struggle, suffering, and strain of ego-driven suffering to being back in the self, back in reality, and being back in peace, a non-efforting reality. So this is EZier. I hope you have a wonderful day today, and remember for sure that I love you.